The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland property experts, baby, UPX.
Welcome, fellow Uplanders, to another episode of the Upland Property Experts. I'm your host, Too Stupid to Win, and as always, I'm joined by ThankMeLater. How are we doing this evening, brother?
Living the dream, man.
Was it just me, or did it super speed up for a couple of seconds there, the video?
That might have been the buffer, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh, Grizzly 714. I haven't seen you around before. Welcome, right. Grizzly.
Welcome. So. Yeah, man, it seems like we've been talking about the World Cup forever. Got a lot of World Cup stuff to cover, and the secondary market and UPX World type stuff. And I don't know, anything else we feel like talking about tonight?
That's
every show.
That's how it goes. If you want to talk about something, go make your own show. If you're watching this, it's going to be whatever we talk about. That's how it is.
That's how it is.
Oh, dang. We were just talking about your bald head. Actually, in our group chat.
Yeah.
Did he die? I was like, $50 says he's in prison somewhere.
Actually, I talked to him last week.
Oh, really?
I was just kind of busy to jump in the group chat today. So.
For the record, it wasn't like in prison like he got arrested. I just meant for pleasure.
Wow, we're going there.
Like visiting friends.
Yeah. Can you believe it's December 15th? We're 10 days away from Christmas.
Oh my God, I can't even. 2
shows left in the year.
Jimmy Jester in the house. Welcome. you got it. You win. TM wins that one. You win that round, sir. You win high and you win. He says, I died and went to heaven, a.k.a. UPX Podcast. You are a gentleman and a scholar, TM. I'm glad that you're here tonight.
Glad you can join us, my friend. And what up, JT?
JT in the house. I want to know who you cropped out of that picture because she looks kind of cute. I'm assuming it's a female. I see brunette, like JT. I think you cropped the wrong person out of that profile pic. I'm just saying. I'm on a thing today, apparently.
I see that you're on a thing today. There it is. All right. Sorry, I was searching for something and found it.
It's his sister. Oh, well, that's awkward.
Oh.
She's not my fiance. I don't know if he's saying they call that side face. I don't know if JT was saying like she's not his sister, it's his fiance, or she's not my fiance. So I don't know. Like maybe it's his ex-fiance, and so he cropped her out. In that case, I get it, brother. Stay strong.
Yeah. Hyde Park Ninjas in the house. What's going on?
Ninja.
Oh, girl from back in the day.
All right.
There you go.
Fair enough.
What I really heard was you were kind of interested in being Eskimo brothers with JT. But that's what I took from that conversation.
Dude, I mean, JT looks like a solid looking dude. I mean, I'm sure that chick was hot. I wouldn't whatever. I ain't mad.
You ain't mad. All right, before we digress even further, let's
we have not talked about the thing we're supposed to be talking about at all. So we'll jump right in there to the secondary market. Everybody, if you're listening at home, go ahead and turn down the volume for a second because this is loud and I have not got the new updated with the reduced volume. Yeah,
And that maxes out the sound bars on the podcast, so it's awesome. I don't think it's as loud for him because it kind of clips at a certain level, but doing it live.
No. It actually, at least in my speakers, it's not like terrible. It's fancy.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, actually, I don't think it's bad for the broadcast.
Okay, that's good.
Sheriff Shack, what up? Dang. Cody W is like, no, I just want to talk about Eskimo Brothers and clipped out ex-fiance. Let's go.
You never know what you get. It's always interesting.
Yeah.
You got to cover when I don't talk. You see me looking down doing something. That's kind of where you feel. That's how this kind of works.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought you were thinking about JT's girl and just, whatever. I'm not judging. I'm not trying to call you out. Crypto Dragon. I don't know what that box was, but I'm assuming it was some emoji that we don't have access to. Welcome.
All right. We're moving on and got the market update going on. Top 10 city floors in Upland. Look at all that green. That I can't even remember the last time we saw something like that. I mean, some of it is 0%, but you only have the Bronx negative in the UPX price, and that's 0.9%.
Yeah, I really think we're seeing the floor stabilize, which is shocking when you consider how much, especially in the UPX area, considering how much activity and items are for sale for UPX. There's a tremendous amount of UPX sinks, as I would call them, relating to the FIFA event. So I'm quite surprised that, well, no, I guess that would that track that people are spending on that? I don't know. I don't know how that balances.
Does that make that the floor, or people just aren't buying the properties because they're spending all their money on all the FIFA stuff right now?
But if people aren't buying the floors drop because people that play the floor are antsy, are just antsy, and they'll just keep dropping until it sells. Like that's the thing about the floor. Like if the floor isn't selling, it'll drop. The floor only goes up if it's selling.
True.
Or it stays there. JT says Abdullah is buying my passes and I can gobble up undermints. Interesting. So we have maybe some trickle down economy on that from that. Any update on the holiday extravaganza event? Tune in tomorrow, UPX World Live, 5 p.m. Central. We are going to have all of those juicy details. My brother, welcome back, Monopoly Mike. Haven't seen you in a while. Any functionality? No. No
functionality for NFLPA legits 2020 and 2021. And even the U.S. dollar market's not bad either. You're looking 50-50, but the greens are up 35% in Nashville, 17 in Vegas, 14 in Dallas, and your reds, your negatives, down 10% in Arlington and down 9% in Manhattan. Manhattan's under $30 or $40 US dollars, so it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I like those trends minus San Francisco, but we know that's there are certain elements there at play for San Francisco. Get it, Nashville. Nashville's on fire. Sleeper city.
And the 30-day change, this is going back to November 17th. This is right before all the FIFA stuff started going on sale. So yeah, you're still pretty solid green all the way across the board on your UPX prices.
Yeah, I am curious. I mean, I guess maybe it is something where it's just like the secondary effect, but I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. And for our listeners, if you don't check out the videos, Manhattan, Rutherford, Santa Clara, San Francisco, and the Bronx are your top 5, followed by Arlington, Dallas, Las Vegas, Oakland, and Nashville. Now you bought 3 Throgs next with buildings on it there, TM. Was it mint price, under mint price plus the cost of the building? Was it a deal, or where was it? Just curious there.
Yeah, what's the situation? Give us the dirty deets.
And then the 12-week change on the top 10 city floors. Not too bad. Something down 10% over the last 12 weeks, I don't think is a bad thing, or 12 or 15%. I mean, being down is never a great thing, but as drastically as some of these markets have swung, that's not bad over a 3-month time frame. And Las Vegas and Nashville, they're up over. Las Vegas is up 24% and Nashville's up 22%.
Yeah.
Very under $8 for a medium townhouse.
Wow.
That's a steal.
That's insane. Wait, the three occupancy townhouse? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I need Spark. Yo, if anybody's got some Spark sitting around, One Armory in San Francisco. I just started building a large factory. I finally finished my medium factory, and I messaged Jennifer, and I was like, all right, hey, I'm ready to switch over. And then she was like, well, did you want to build a large one? And so I'm like, all right. But do you know the staking number? Sorry, I know it's a complete squirrel, but the staking on those is, so the small manufacturing is 2 Spark Max. Dizzy, don't do that to me. I can't.
It looks like he's got multiple pages too to hold up here backstage.
There, Diesel Pete.
He's back pulling up drawings of squirrels back there. It's awesome.
Literal squirrels.
Cartoon squirrels, not like running in your yard on a stick squirrel.
So anyway, the small manufacturing plants you can max Spark 2.
Right.
The medium is 10.
Mm-hmm.
The large is 25.
Wow.
So it's over 12x the production speed of a small factory. So I was like, holy cow. Right now I think I'm printing 5 statues a week. That would put me at printing 60 statues a week.
Wow.
Significant difference. So yes, if anybody has Spark to rent or wants to just be a buddy and throw some leftover Spark on One Armory, it might be Drive. It's the actual what is it? The Coast Guard. I think it's the Coast Guard operations. Yeah.
Now, that's the thing. I got that nice big park that's 4,200 up square in southern San Francisco, and it's right dab. It's in real life, it's a park, but I'm going to plot me a large manufacturing right down on it. Forget all those houses that have the park looking. You're going to look at my factory.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of bummed. I'm not bummed. It's fine. I'll convert my small factory into a large factory later. I shouldn't have built
one of your biggest properties.
Yeah, I didn't this was, always a gamble. We didn't really know what the process was. There was no idea that they were going to come up with large factories so quickly afterwards.
Well, there was no ideas about factories. They were just going to have us make these things in apartments at one point in time until we threw out hey, are we going to have factories? And they're like, oh, good idea.
Yeah. Just build it in your house. What am I'm sitting in my garage whittling these things? Jeez.
Yes, you are. All right. Now moving on from the 12-week change, as we got hit with that squirrel on manufacturing. We look at the 6-month change on the top 10 city floors. Now that's ugly.
Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, that tracks though. I mean, over the last 6 months, I mean that's about right. It's interesting. Look at Santa Clara though.
Yeah.
Santa Clara definitely poising to like be competitive in that. I think like I look at Santa Clara as almost like a West Coast Rutherford.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where it's going. It's just slowly climbing its way up there, but yep, it's a West Coast Rutherford.
Right. Yeah, and I think we said it had either 4 or 6 times the amount of properties as Rutherford, but still fairly small in comparatively to some of the bigger property or bigger cities.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the appealness is. Well, I mean, technically, it's part of the San Francisco hub, so you got that going for it.
Yeah. All right. I'll change it one of these weeks. But this is the lowest markup percentage for each city. I'm not even going with the title. Rutherford, the lowest markup you can find in Rutherford is 333%. Fresno, Manhattan, Staten Island are all over 200%. San Francisco's at 150%. Yeah. Nothing really shocking there. And nothing.
But what I will call out here is so Santa Clara, so we saw that their floor is continuing to rise. But overall, the actual markup percent for that city is actually still relatively low compared to like Rutherford, that is, twice the floor. So while we're continuing to see, or twice the markup, but so while we're seeing the floor go up, it's not necessarily crazy disproportionate to the value.
Not at all.
So I think that Santa Clara was probably undervalued, and now it's just kind of being corrected. We kind of see, I think San Francisco sitting at around 150% is a little disappointing, especially when you look at Fresno sitting at 260.
But Fresno is so cheap. I mean, even cheaper than San Francisco.
Yeah, that's true. Fresno was dirty cheap.
Yeah. So cheapest property markup by city. Manhattan still rocking the crazy 8,611, but Rutherford tops them at 9,354. So this is the cheapest properties markup percentage.
Yeah, so this is the floor. So if you're buying the floor, and so this is one of the things, if you are buying the floor secondary, look at this, because here's the thing is there's probably like, if you look at the bottom 5 cheapest ones, like almost certainly there are better deals than this without paying a ton more. So if 40,000 is the floor in Santa Clara, but you're paying 20x, that's 20x the value. Like what? No, don't do it. Go look because we saw you can buy in Santa Clara as low as only a 40% markup. Like 40% markup versus a 20x markup. Now, granted, it's the floor versus whatever the cheapest is, but that tells you that there is a significant range. I cannot fathom paying that kind of markup in this market. But it is very successful. This is why people play the floor. There are a lot of traders who deal almost exclusively in buying and selling the floor because it can be insanely profitable once a city sells out.
Yeah.
Don't you give me that, Dizzy. I see you. I see everything.
All All right, bottom 5 city floors: Detroit, Rio, Chicago, Queens. Cleveland drops back down. They were pushing towards joining the top 10, and now they dropped down to the bottom 5. So Porto made its way out of the bottom 5.
Go Porto.
Yeah. But, just looking back a few months ago, Detroit was floating around 3,000, 3,500 UPX. So it's crossed a 4,000 UPX barrier right now, and it's holding stable there.
Yeah, I think what's interesting, Chicago, like if you look at the difference on the USD versus UPX for like Detroit and Rio, $4,000 to $3. Okay. Chicago's UPX floor is almost 6,000 UPX, but only $3 USD. To me, that screams, and Queens too. Well, I guess all of them. Like it's kind of weird. The value of the USD and some of the other bottom cities is better.
Absolutely.
Oh, architect's in the house. What up, architect?
On holiday. Congratulations. So here is the cheapest markup percentage in each city for US dollars. And 9 out of the 10 are under 50%. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Or you could buy Santa Clara at 20x, or you could buy Rutherford at 90x, or you could buy any of these cities at half off. Okay. That's a hard decision.
Yeah. If you have the US dollar available, this is the no-brainer play.
Yeah. If you are bringing new people in, which should be, everybody should be, go tell your friends. This is where they should start. Honestly, I would personally start in LA under Mint. So
that's one of the cities that I'm very interested in seeing a couple years down the road in Upland, is after it sells out and everything that comes to Upland, how LA will be valued.
Yeah, I think with like different events, and I mean there are some crazy big nodes in LA as well. The shout out to is it Real Node LA?
Yep.
Our brother in over there. Yeah. So like there's some pretty strong nodes in LA. It's a tier 1 city. It's very well known. And so yeah, I think once it sells out, people are gonna freak out and be like, oh my gosh. I mean, that's what happened to San Francisco.
Yeah.
When it finally sold out, people are like, oh my gosh. And then like the floor creeped, I feel like, fairly quickly.
It went up, and then you had some people undercutting it fairly badly. And I think once a couple people exit the game, it will bounce back up relatively well.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Oh, and I did buy those Hyde Park properties, after that show, and I told you I was going to buy stuff. I actually went and bought about, I think, 10 properties there.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yep. So I got in. Don't doubt me, bro. So sold out. Arlington moved up 1 percentage point to 58%. Rio moved up to 94%. Other than that, everybody stayed pretty basic and pretty much the same this week. Unminted Properties, 431,769 total. Detroit sold 1,000 properties, with Queens following up with 7. Or actually, Los Angeles was at 800 and Queens was at 700 sales. So still a lot of properties, still a lot of inventory out there. I don't see an expansion for the rest of the year. How about you?
Oh, I mean, 15 days? You don't think that they're going to do a city release in the next 15 days?
No. Hey.
Oh, what node is the best in LA? Well, so that's probably, we can't pick favorites. The Real Node LA is absolutely solid. Obviously, I would be remiss if I didn't say Hyde Park. That is Hyde Park is in LA, and that's the Hyde Park Ninjas. They're going to be doing some cool stuff. Balboa Lake, home to Bones Balboa. It's not really a node at all, but
Toluca Lake is another nice node going on there.
Sorry, Toluca Lake. Yeah, Toluca Lake is gold. Take it from TM.
So if you own the whole neighborhood, like Rancho, is that really a node if you own it all? And you have the ability to develop it all?
I mean, yeah, for sure. It's not now, is it an effective node? Debatable. Like, I would love to know what his game plan is.
So would I.
Like, I don't. He just plays the way he wants to play. Like, when you kind of have to respect, he's just like, this is what I want to do. I mean, I think it's super cool. If I had that kind of money, I would love to build out a whole neighborhood like that. That's really cool.
So for 2023, Abdullah, I would love for you. You don't have to come on live. We can pre-record the interview. We'll do the voice scrambler and all that, Would still love to get some insight there. So, and you don't have to show your face or anything, We'll just put your Block Explorer up. We'll do an interview, and I'd love to get that happening in 2023. So, or any other terms and conditions that you would like. I'd still like the exclusive rights to get the first interview with you.
Well, there you go. There you go, Big A. Let's go.
All right, moving on to the Historic Tours de Futebol. It's always some players use these tours as a send building strategy. So you go ahead, register, and it's really just like buying sends. You buy your sends and you're good to go. And you don't do the tour if you're not a Block Explorer or a Spark Collector or whatever it might be.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I usually sign up for them myself because I like to collect the sends. I missed signing up for that one, but yeah, it's a weird strategy. But
no, I know still sign up. Registration doesn't close till December 16th, 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rancho looks freaking nice. Yeah, exactly. It looks really cool. But there's no excitement. There's no community, right? And so you want to find the neighborhoods that have a community. That is the key. Without it, like, I don't know. What city? Boulder wants to know what city the sign up is in. I want to say, I'm going to take a guess and say...
You don't, all you have to do is go under, hit your three dots at the bottom of the screen, go to your treasures and locate the city selection and select Rio.
Rio is the answer.
And that should then appear, the tour should appear on your interface, and you should be able to select that. Now you will have to, if you're actually going to do the tour and not just collect the sends, you will have to travel to Porto from Rio for the tour.
Wait, what? I gotta go.
Yeah, you're gonna start. You're gonna start in Rio on the tour, and then you're gonna go to Porto during the tour.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it. I registered for it though.
and think about it. So you spend 2,000 UPX to register, and you get 15 cents. So that's like 133 UPX per send.
I'll do it. I'll take it.
Other than that, and this one is you'll earn 0.01 Spark. So that's.
I miss when I gave Block Explorers.
Yeah,
that's when I did them. Like all the tours that used to do Block Explorers and cool stuff. 0.01 Spark or whatever. Like,
right.
That doesn't get me the tingles. I need the tingles.
You need the tingles?
I need the tingles, and that comes from Block Explorers.
And you get about 100% of your registration fee back during the tour through rewards. So it's free Spark.
No. If you're, if that's your thing, it's a great deal. Like it is essentially free Spark because you get most of your money back, like you mentioned. So, and you get to learn a little bit of stuff. It's a fun thing to do in Upland for sure.
Now
they are.
No, go on. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I just was gonna say, but they're not for me. So.
Now, how would you feel that if all of a sudden early next year they're like, oh yeah, here is the tour badge, and if you completed X amount of tours in 2022, you earn this tour badge?
No comment.
No comment.
I mean, it would be upsetting. Like, it's cool. Like, I would be happy. That's a fun Miles. I mean, I don't know. It'd be cool, but like, I don't like when games do that. Like, if you're gonna have something for people to try to achieve, tell us up front. Like, don't be like, oh yeah, by the way. I mean, now there's nothing wrong with like secret achievements or again rewarding people. So I shouldn't say that because there might be some of those things in UPX world, but like. I don't know. That would be kind of hard, but I would be happy because, like, honestly, there's been even like the mega tours because they've let you redo the tours with some of these like recap events, where you could redo all the tours and then you get more like I think even like block explorers and stuff, right? Like the tourism stuff.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do those either, so like that would be fine. Whoever gets it deserves it because there was a lot of tours, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of clicking and sending.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we got the Carnival Ornament Contest. Carnival happens in February down in Brazil. But, once again, these contests are always awesome. The community always comes up with such creative things when they go to the community for it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what people are designing for it. And you can even design a structured ornament for the micro house.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really particularly like micro houses, but that is pretty cool. When do they have to send in submissions?
Submissions have to be submitted by January 9th. They lay out all the specs on there, so there's no confusion of what you need to do.
Do they give templates or anything?
On the release, it just breaks out all the specs that you need for your submission.
Okay.
Let's see here. LoylDoyl wants to jump on to talk about his crazy scheme.
Why is Shaq down here? Did you send Shaq?
I did. I let her backstage.
Oh no, it's cool. She's
okay.
hanging out backstage. I just was making sure like we didn't have if there was like something that she was gonna come on and talk about.
No, I just invited her backstage.
Cool.
Let's see here. What time can we bring Doyle on?
Right now. What's he doing?
Okay. He is at a Christmas concert, but he wants to hop on for a few minutes if he can at some point.
Well, yeah, just tell him to get in whenever. Did you say Christmas concert?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you, at Scrooge?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a Grinch. I'm a Grinch for sure.
I'm going to get you that coloring book.
Dude, I have that coloring book.
Damn it. I'll find something else.
Well, I don't know if it's that coloring book, to be fair. I have a coloring book similar to the one that you're talking about, though.
Oh, okay. Do you have the light version versus the dark version?
I don't know. No comment. He's
no
getting
comment.
a new caddy. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a small townhouse, version 1, version 2, ranch house, townhouse, apartment, luxury, ranch, and modern house, and micro houses that you can design ornaments for. So It'll be definitely fun to see. Some of the things I did find was interesting was they said no lights, no cameras, no animation, and no duplicate textures on it. So,
Interesting.
yeah. And then no Upland logo, no Miles logo, no third party, no IP. But come on now, Upland, with your IP, look at some of your Black Explorers.
Whoa.
There's definitely IP infringements. We've known it for years, so it hasn't been fixed. And they do get into a little further things, no drugs or criminal references, flags or religious symbols, no offensive content, gambling references, cash, credit card, bitcoins, any cryptos, any characters, brands, blah, blah, blah. No advertisements. So I guess they've been getting a lot of submissions that run along those lines.
Well, what's left?
Coloring books. Coloring books.
Well, the cameras thing is more, I think it's because if you do it in Blender or the camera angle of the perspective or whatever, it just needs to be the art, not the camera.
Yeah. So they got the FIFA World Cup challenge going on. Yeah, but I was going to save that for when Doyle pops backstage. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So with the FIFA World Cup going on, once again, this is one of the challenges they like to run. You earn points daily with your sends, spawning a treasure. This one I do find interesting because you have to sell the FIFA legit via MetaVentures and some of the stores. So if the shop owners aren't paying attention, that could really make it a challenge to some people if you're sending them in the wrong stores or submitting them to the wrong shop owner. So you definitely wanted to reach out ahead of time if you wanted to sell the FIFA legit to help you through this. All you had to buy a FIFA legit, swap one with somebody, buy a bundle, and then complete a collection. And you can earn a total of 600 maximum points total during this. Well, actually, they reduced it by 50 points. I'm not really sure where it goes with that because they took the tour points, the Tour de Futebol, out of the challenge. And they really didn't say why. But, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I always find those kind of challenges, I get it. It's to drive activity. I would be curious. I mean, it would have to have an uptick for sure, right? I mean, we see people go nuts for it. I don't know. I want more gamification, proper gamification, but I mean, that's fine. It's what it is.
Yeah. And I mean, they're having daily rewards and they're having badges. Did you know they were doing badges?
Oh, shut up.
They're doing badges and it ends tomorrow. So you have a chance to get your points in for today and tomorrow. And I don't know how much, I don't even know if you can qualify for a badge. That's why I trolled you on the badges earlier. Because I had a feeling you didn't pay attention to this announcement and you missed out. And there's 3 badges you could have claimed.
Well, no, I'm sure you only get one.
You get level 1, level 2, level 3 badge.
Well, yeah, but you only get one of those badges. They're not going to give you all 3 of those badges. That wouldn't make any sense.
Okay, so you missed out on a level 3 badge. You missed out on a top tier badge, and that doesn't count. You can say you're the best badge holder if you don't have the top tier level 3 FIFA World Cup badge.
Excuse me. No one's even come close to my 9 badges. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about it. Although I am kind of bummed. I did not realize that. I definitely would have.
Yeah, but then you weren't really worried about having the most properties. Then you weren't really worried about being the highest net worth player in Upland. When you're not number 1, you don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah. I very much have a first or last mentality. If you're not going to be first, then it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I don't compete for second place. Like, that doesn't interest me at all. Like, first or last. Like, I don't know.
So you're a sore loser.
Oh no, I'm not necessarily a sore loser. Like, I just won't put my effort in if I don't think I can get to the level that I want.
Gotcha.
I'll save my energy and resources to go for something that I can win or participate at a level that I want to participate at.
Well, they do. You can earn 150 points a day, so you could at least get one of the badges.
Well, I mean, you're only going to get one badge. And now that you say that, okay, what do I need to do? Let's get a badge. I need 150 points.
Yep.
Is there a way to know how many points I have already?
Yeah, there's a leaderboard. It's in the release. Here, I will tell you, you have 0 points.
Fudge.
So 5 sends, 3 spawn standard treasures, sell a FIFA legit, buy 2 FIFA legits, swap 2 FIFA legits.
Wait, I swapped a bunch of legits
today or this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave Shackleton a bunch.
Yeah. But it shows you're not on the board.
Well, I call shenanigans. It was 20 hours ago, so I don't know when did the contest start?
Monday.
Oh, yeah. What the heck? I definitely should have. Okay, but now I got to – holy crap.
It ends tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
When does it reset? So wait, so there's only 1 day worth of things to do?
Yeah, you can at least earn a badge, and then I'll just give you crap that it's not the best badge. And then if you would have got all 600 points, you would have got that fire soccer ball block explorer.
Oh, that was an actual block explorer. That looked cool.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the cooler reward BEs I've seen in a while. That looked pretty fire, for lack of a better term. Oh, dang, people are already selling. Oh, they already got people are already giving there's properties in the what you call it.
Did you not even look at the screen when I had it up?
No,
of course not. Here, I'll go back for your education.
5 cents. Okay, here's.
Sometimes I wonder about you, my friend.
Who's got a legit shop?
So, Dizzy, but I forget. No, he doesn't have a legit shop. So, they were giving away 2 World Cup village properties a day. You can earn 1. So they were giving away 8 total properties. And then they also had that soccer field, the FIFA Field Block Explorer too.
I'm getting my points. I gotta get my points. I gotta try and get this badge thing.
So
if you own a legit shop, message me.
If you didn't know that was going on, I bet you didn't vote here.
No, I did vote.
Oh, you did vote? Oh, okay.
I did vote.
I didn't vote.
I think I voted for
Croatia.
Were they one of them?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Then yeah, that's who I voted for.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I know nothing about it, but it just sounded the funnest.
It just sounded the funnest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll roll with that.
You know what's interesting is have you seen the all the flags next to the stadium? Does whoever wins the stadium get all of the leftover inventory?
Ooh.
Because like what happens there?
I don't know. That would be pretty interesting in itself. So, yeah. Who's ready for Paris? What do you know, JT?
JT, you holding out on us? All right, I guess I got to get out of Doha.
Yeah. So that is something, you're bringing up. Tell a friend. Definitely, we do need our loyal listeners to tell a friend to help us grow the podcast next year. Let people know if you're really enjoying it. Have them tune in on Thursdays or have them watch it during the week. So I enjoy everybody joining us each and every week, watching, leaving us comments and liking. But please share with a friend. Please share with one of the Uplanders that you play with. Have them check us out. So we would really appreciate that going into. Oh, there we go. Winning country gets a new city. So that's right. No, I knew that, but I'm not following the World Cup, so I didn't make that correlation.
When's the finals?
Why do you make us look so bad on the air sometimes? You don't follow sports, and I've already told you I don't follow soccer or football or.
Wait, is this an hour and 57 minutes? Is this a 2-hour plane ride? Oh, son of a gun. Why am I going over the Antarctic? What in the heck is that parabol? Like, what?
So
I definitely picked the wrong city. I should have gone to New York.
It's Argentina versus France this Sunday, December 18th for the finals.
Oh, that's it. So that's we already have the final two. We already know it's Argentina. So wait. Oh, so my boys in Croatia aren't even in it?
No, they lost the other day to Argentina.
Well, all right. So who are we cheering for? You can't say who are you rooting for because in most other countries that means something dirty, right?
Right. Now, I just like to be the troll, so I'm going to go with Argentina because that just gives you Buenos Aires as probably the city release there versus Paris and France.
Well, who says? I mean, just if they win, I don't necessarily think that equates to them releasing a tier 1 city. I don't see if France wins that they release Paris.
Okay, then if they do France, let's do Brest, France.
Brest? What?
Brest, France.
Brest, France?
Yeah, it's on the northwest corner. Spent 4 days there when I was in the Navy.
Oh, yeah?
It's legit.
Is it next to Titty Italy?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's legit. It's a legit place. Go look it up.
I believe you. I mean, you have no reason to lie.
It's probably not pronounced that way, but that's what we called it while we were there. I'm sure that the French people have a much more elegant name for it. Brest. I don't know how the French talk. I don't know. I hated this city. Spend more time on the ship playing video games. I'm like, this place stinks. So,
shout out to all of our French listeners. What up? All 3 of you are never going to watch again.
No, I went to Paris. I had a good time in Paris.
Never been. I'm not really a baguette and cigarette kind of guy. Not really my scene. You're talking about the French ballet? I don't know about the French ballet.
See, it's right there.
Yeah, nice. Look at you, geography major.
Yeah, I just spent time there.
Isn't there? I mean, there's other cities in France besides Paris.
Yeah, Brest.
I can't. I just I think that maybe a city closer to Paris, but yeah.
Montpellier, Lyon. I mean,
the only thing I know is Jay-Z's song about Paris, which has a sample from the ice skating epic from Will Ferrell. Oh my gosh, I was hoping. Why can I not think of the name of that?
See, there goes
Blades
our
of Glory. Thank you, 1111. Blades of Glory. Yes. So
there goes our ins and outs of we consume so much data on Upland, and when we just data dump it, they pointed out that the capital city of the winning country would be released. So it would be Paris.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Or Buenos Aires.
We should probably read the release information before we do a podcast about the release information.
I do, but then like weeks later, it just kind of data dumps out with everything else going on.
There's so many things happening. Like, we didn't even talk about the decor, the tiles, the flags, the statues, the crest. The crests are unsold for like all of like maybe like the tier 1 cities sell out, like the US, maybe France, England, whatever. But like you can just go and just mint all of it. Like there's hundreds and hundreds of block explorers and decor to mint. It's quite insane, and like low mints too. I'm fascinated to see how they do that. I kind of hope at the end of it they burn all the things that weren't sold.
You're gonna make me go buy these things, and my kids will have
They're
no
expensive though. Like 40 grand for a flag, which is cool. Like the tent thing is pretty cool. I bought a handful of them. I finally snagged a US one. The US ones were minting out pretty quickly. And then I got low mints of like Saudi, Australia, Canada, Mexico. Like I tried to get like places I've been. So
everybody, go ahead, put hashtag #XChristmas in the comments if you want to win a OG Amble.
XChristmas?
Yep. Or Xmas. I'm sorry. There you go. Xmas. I'm gonna screw up a bunch. There you go. But you need the hashtag, Shetland.
Hashtag
Xmas.
There
you go.
Just like that.
Just like
also,
that.
wait. Oh, I think Dr. Nobi messaged me. He was giving away. Is this what you were talking about, Dr. Nobi? You wanted to give away some extra things for this?
Monopoly might go hashtag Xmas. Correct it.
Yeah, you guys want to get in on this because Dr. Nobi is also giving away a mint number 9 Mars Utah array piece and a mint number 9 TML array piece. So
Ooh.
Those are cool. So I guess you'll do three?
I can.
Yeah.
I can. All right, we'll close out the OG Amble.
Well, no, just do it like the same set. You just roll it 3 times?
Ooh, only 10 people entered.
No way. That has to be more than 10. Hold on.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I gave them enough time.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think. Wait. Hold on. Because does it have to be capital X? Is it case sensitive?
No, because they got the people that didn't.
1, 2.
I'll go back. Watch this.
5,
Fix it.
6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe so. Maybe I just can't count.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right, I don't see our.
I don't see Shaq.
I didn't see Shaq either.
Oh, good. It's 11-11, so we can completely.
He already got one. I'm drawing in.
Yeah, he doesn't count.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, there's definitely more than 10. Wait, where? But like Shackleton, not everyone's in this.
No,
Isn't that
it's not. I don't like this. I have to enter it
stop
in.
it? Oh my god! If you won again,
I'm
name.
gonna go back. I'll figure it out.
Why did you re-roll? Now you have to give Joey Wilson one. You know
I'll
that,
give him
right?
one. Yep, I do. But I want to know why it didn't hit our Galactics Buck and Shackleton. Yeah, it didn't hit those two. They're on Twitch. I think it only grabs YouTube.
Oh.
Yep, not pulling from Twitch.
Oh, well,
right.
that's I don't
That
like that.
stinks. I don't like that I can't give away stuff from the people on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I'll write StreamYard and ask them what's going on with that. So, Joseph Wilson, go ahead and send me a burner request or let me know what burner you want me to grab for your OG anvil. And
No, don't do that. Just be like, dude, just send one for any mint over 60. Just
there you go. Any mint over 60, go ahead, send the offer in there, Joseph Wilson. I'll set something up to give away. How do I get the other two in there? I don't like that. I like giving stuff away, but I don't like
making it fiddly.
Yeah. I like the people that do join us through Twitch.
Yeah, no, Twitch is a good platform. I like Twitch.
Yeah. I'm just sad that
All right, well, let's do like a Twitter giveaway. We haven't done one of those in a while. Let's do for the we'll figure it out after the show, Dr. Nobi. Let's do a Twitter poll or something on Twitter, and we can advertise 11/11 that way, and then we'll do a giveaway. Like everybody can just like respond to a post with your wax address, and we'll draw one from that. People like doing that. That's easy. Oh dang! Oh, this is getting juicy. Hyde Park Ninjas throwing a Hyde Park 2. Well, whatever, dude. If this is gonna be like all the UPX world people, I'll throw in a statue. Let's go.
Ooh. All right,
so
everybody.
We'll do a post under the property experts. We'll tag Hyde Park Ninjas, 11/11, UPX World, TML. We'll do a whole tag, and then everybody can retweet it. We'll do a mass giveaway. Send us your wax address
or in-game username. That's fine too. IGNs.
Whatever.
Well, for the 11/11, you need the wax address, but for the property and the test tubes, your in-game username.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can just message them and say, put it, tell us.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh, and a free kick to the head.
Yeah, you got an anvil, which are really rare because somebody is too lazy to actually do anything with them.
What do you mean? I got more anvils in my store than you have test tubes in your store.
Yeah, but mine have been consistently up.
Mine have been consistently up since I put them out.
Like 4 days ago.
Like 10 days ago.
7.
Whatever.
Like we're negotiating.
Like, they're there. They're there for purchase. You can buy them. And I'm working on getting the other colors done and getting those into production. And yeah.
Very cool. All right.
I don't think LoylDoyl is stepping out of his Christmas concert. So I did.
Well, then he can't rally the troops.
No. So
we can say about it.
Oh, absolutely.
So, though, I mean, I would assume everybody here knows LoylDoyl. And he wants to beat Big A. He wants to beat Abdullah to win the stadium. I think he's insane. But hey, everybody's got to have a dream. So he's trying to rally up. You must actually be high. I don't know. Maybe are you running the stream on Internet Explorer? Like, I don't know what happened.
You know what? If they do join after the stream starts and then they're just watching, they might be lagging behind where we actually are in the live show. So there is that.
Oh,
so don't rag on them for that. We do appreciate them watching watching the live show.
Duo P3 High. I don't know how to say your name. But yeah, so Doyle is trying to rally the community to collect enough points to take over the first spot and claim the stadium. Mm-hmm. Now, I personally, I've already committed my resources to supporting the wonderful and amazing Sheriff Shacklin. Not to get first place, to just get one of the golden trucks, because those golden trucks are sweet. And I cannot imagine anybody beating Abdullah at anything that he wants to win. That's just how it works.
And you can go on. I mean, I applaud him for the effort, but all you're going to do is what? All right, I got to go look that
1.2 million.
I got to go look that up now. But yeah, you can rally the troops, but that's going to be a hell of a spreadsheet that you're going to have to, keep up to date to get everybody their stuff back. It's just, and if he's at 1.2 million, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, like what is like the next? Yeah, he's not going to let he's at 1.37 now. We got updated numbers, 1.37 million. Do I hear 1.5? Let's go. Yeah, I don't think I agree with you, Shay. So where's our boy Doyle at?
That's what I'm about to go look for right now. He's not, he is 42. He's got 148,372 fan score points. So he's about 10x under Abdullah.
Now, I mean, if we look at the top people, we see Sheriff Shack at number 8. Woo woo. I think it's like 3 to 13 or 4 to 4 or 5
15 spots for
the car.
Yeah.
So then what is it like slots?
I think 6 to 20.
Yeah, something like that. So, I mean, she's solidly in there, which is good. I definitely expect some people to rally. I mean, honestly, but like it drops off pretty quick. Like there's going to be a lot of stragglers, but getting that, like, you'd have to consolidate the top like 3 other players to even get to where he's at now. And like, that's just insane. Like Shacklin, who has the support of really anybody, like I go, hey, if you're going to support somebody, I would say do it, support Shaq.
I sent her my passes.
Like, she's a great community member, always willing to help everybody else. And so I would love to see her get a golden car as a reward there. So I feel very good. She's got all my passes. I mean, if we thought we had a chance, I would rally to maybe give it to Shacklin. Like, if we really thought we could rally to beat Abdullah, then like Shaq's the closest like person that I know of.
I mean, did LoylDoyl let it get out too early and just like Abdullah just said, all right, I'm going to put this out of reach for everyone?
I don't know that he's publicized it very much.
But he's been buying passes, and Group A, you've been able to start turning in your passes this week for the mementos, and they have a higher fan score rating, and then your passes if you get the spotlights. So, yeah.
Yes. Well, and Loyal put up a video. Oh yeah,
He did.
You're right.
He did.
That's someday off of skill. There are actually they have the scavenger hunts or the there's definitely some skill based games sometimes.
Well, the scavenger hunts are who can Google the fastest.
Well, no, because you have to like solve problems. Like you have to like solve riddles and stuff.
True.
Like, which is really fun. I really Dizzy. We were with Dizzy the last one. That was a lot of fun. Like where we were like traveling around the world. We're like, oh my god, did we get on the wrong plane? Or we're going to the right city? Like you had no idea. That was really fun. I definitely like those type of things. But yeah, I mean, it's insane. And then you got to keep in mind, like the rate of getting good passes. Like I do kind of worry that the algorithm at that level, because it says like the higher your fan score, the higher chance of you getting rare stuff when you turn in.
Right.
So at a certain point, like it makes a ton of sense for him to buy the cheap passes because his fan score is so high. He has the best chance of anybody to get better items from them.
Right.
So it kind of becomes like self-filling.
Yep. And you buy more and just round and round and round.
Maybe it was Noah's plan all along to instigate Abdullah into buying a ton more. I think he's an Upland undercover agent.
Ooh.
Oh.
Working for the man undercover. I get it.
Oh, interesting. Expedition 2023. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. UOP. Dirty. Oh, where's Dirty D? I didn't even see him on here.
Atomic Pop. I'm surprised for as much as Atomic Pop rants against Upland that he is sitting at number 31 going hard at it. And
he does that though. He loves to bash Upland, but then he's number 2?
No, is that DTR Dr. Tid?
That's Dr. Tid? Maybe it is.
Number 2?
If Philly?
I didn't know that was his in-game username.
Oh.
Okay. That's surprising. Yeah.
Dr. Tid. Well, now, to be fair, after the stadium, it's 3 custom Series 1 race cars.
Right.
So those would have to retail now, depending on the tech specs, because I don't know that they I like to call them Dirty D. Yeah, that's what I call them too. They haven't released, I don't believe, the specs on it. It definitely, there's no way it's going to be as powerful as the Genesis vehicle, right? Like, it can't be, and I really hope it's not more. I hope it doesn't have better stats than the Series 1E. No, Series 1R. Sorry. The Series 1R. But, I mean, it would be understandable if it did. I mean, they're one of ones. They are super cool. There's no doubt about that. And so I don't know. I think it's worth it. I would say, depending on the stats, if it's better than the Series 1R from stat-wise, I could see them going for $10,000. Like,
really?
Oh yeah. especially once racing comes out. Like, if that gives you any edge and they're one of ones, I mean, what would you pay for the Genesis vehicle?
I can't afford it, so nothing.
I mean, I don't know. I put the Genesis vehicle at 15.
Only a 15 for the Genesis vehicle?
I mean, 15 grand for a vehicle that somebody got for free, I mean, is a lot.
I mean, we've talked about so is that different? How different is the first car minted in Upland versus the first property ever minted in Upland?
Significantly.
There's going to be way less cars than properties.
Exactly. So, like, the rarity of like the first of a million, one of a million is rarer than one of 100.
Okay.
Mint one. And keep in mind, it's not, Upland isn't the car trading game, it's the property trading game.
It could be the car trading game.
It's not the car trading game.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if Edon he would be like, yes, all cars, all the time. But no, I mean, I don't know. The Genesis property, I mean, that's the Genesis of Upland. Like, the car is super cool. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, the first property ever. There's an entire week every year dedicated to the event of that property being minted. Like,
but they're not doing it anymore.
What? Stupid. You're just saying nonsense. You're just saying nonsense because you're mad.
Why am I mad?
Because I got the Genesis property.
I'm not mad.
You're still salty about it. I don't want to hear
it. I'm not.
Yeah, just keep telling yourself that.
I could really care less about the Genesis property. I'm happy that you have it.
I'm sure it doesn't keep you up at night. That's good.
No, 2 kids keep me up at night. I'm glad the other 2 sleep well.
I was going to say, wait, you have more than 2 kids.
No, just 2 of them keep me up. The other 2 are out for the night. So that's good. So, yeah. Genesis property, nowhere on my radar. All right, we dragged it on enough this week. You got anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah, no, check out UPX World live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. We will be talking about the winter extravaganza. Be sure to check out Twitter. We're going to have that. We'll do a post for the giveaway for Hyde Park Ninja property, 2 of the Epic 1 Genesis Epic array pieces from 1111, and a test tube statue. So lots of cool giveaways on that. Let's get that circulating. I'll even set some thresholds. I'll say, like, for every 50 retweets or likes, I don't know, which is better, retweets or likes?
Retweets reach more people.
Okay, for every 50 retweets it gets, and we'll put this in the post, I will throw in another test tube statue.
I'll throw in an anvil too. We'll
there
get crazy.
So
it's Christmas time.
For every 50 retweets, we will add 2 prizes to the prize pool. So retweet it, tell your friends to retweet it. You will have a ton more chances to win cool stuff if we rally. Well, what? I mean, if we got 1,000 retweets, I better get that large factory made. I'm going to be, yeah. Okay. 1111 is going to throw in some more array pieces. So this is going to be big. Oh, dang. All right. So it sounds like the prize pool is literally doubling every 50 retweets. So, well, no, I guess not. That would be exponential. The prize pool.
I was like, whoa, settle down there.
I can retweet the retweets. Can I retweet the retweets? I don't know.
You
it's got to have it's got to be retweeted against the original.
Yeah,
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's retweet. It is the count on the original tweet for the retweet. So if retweeting a retweet does it, I'm not that Twitter savvy to know that where that.
Someone call Elon and let's get this sorted out.
Somebody get him on the line.
When will Joseph Wilson wants to know when we're going to tweet it?
Sometime between now and noon tomorrow. Eastern time.
That's a huge window.
That's a wide window. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do it tonight. Thank me later, and I will think of it tonight. We'll get it out tonight.
Let's do it tonight.
Yep, we'll get it out
tonight.
My
beer. I will get Elon. I like it.
We'll get it done tonight before I go off to bed, and all the post-production stuff's done on the show. So from my end, next year, please share our podcast with your friends. Have them come watch the show. You guys enjoy us each and every week. So tell your friends that play Upland with you to come check out the show so we can grow our fan base there. I do have...
Or if you hate the show, tell all your enemies. I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
Views are views. If you're like, this show is terrible, then tell somebody you don't like. Torture them for an hour.
Absolutely. And then my public service announcement, don't drink and drive. Find a designated driver. Call a friend, something like that, because people's lives change in an instant. So that's my public service announcement. Till next week, everybody be safe, have fun, and we'll see you in the metaverse.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX.